What's going on, YouTube? Time for the amazing recap. Starting out here on the X, right? So we post a couple plays once in a while for you guys. Reminder, there is a chance for you guys to win tomorrow if you like, comment, and are subscribed to the last video. We posted the $30,000 payout that we got for February from Top Step. We're giving away accounts tomorrow during the live noon Central Time. So into the plays for today, as we said, and exactly as we called for the Discord. We had a inbounce down here that I needed to fill, an algo disruption, 5866 and a quarter. So this is the PCE data today. We're going to go over that, and exactly as I called, 25 points and over 140 on NQ. So I called the golden pocket here. This is what I do for my group. I like to draw little pretty pictures of best case entry, best case exit scenarios, and generally keeping a sentiment for these pictures. So I picked the golden pocket here today, and we needed to stay under that GP to head on down to the gap, right? And then we called another one. So we had the opening range break here as well. Can't get much easier than this. We again put a target for my team right here, but big takeaway here, just because you see me drawing these entry and exits potentials. I am not alert service. Do not join my service to come learn and expect me to spoon feed plays. You have already lost the game. That is ridiculous. Now, coming down into this 50, the same thing applies. We took a 5-minute high-low. We held the GP, waited for the confirmation support GP, and I said she'd run to the 1618 and the pre-market high, right? So I had some pretty bangers here today. I did want to bring up one other thing here on the SPY and how we knew we were getting a big old bounce today. I covered this in the last part of the video. We actually predicted the SPY's gap fill for the first leg down before we continue with the NVIDIA earnings, and that was this gap right here. So yesterday's action, right, not today's, right here, red candle, lows right here, 584 about 70. Top of this candle, 584.99. So this gap right here filled. That's why we went long out of the gate on the futures, because we had closed on a massive gap fill support. So let's get into some of the badass trades. Man, these were so fun today. So the QQQ, we are coming into this one here at a couple big levels. 500 is a big psychological level here. And we had a bunch of different bounce points on the NQ and the QQQ. And I'm going to keep this one on, and this is the only one we're going to do today for a quick recap here. But I taught to my class, and I gave a mini lesson today during our live stream about picking some of these candle Fibonacci's and placements and how to pick from the 5 and the 15. This was a 15-minute pick that we did. I'm not going to get into how we did it because there's some expansive knowledge there, but I do want to show you how our systems work. So I gave this high-low scenario here, and we walked it all the way down to the 423.60. And I went over in class today, or in live stream rather. We hit this after hours, pre-market dip, and that's what we said. It was going to dive bomb. Remember, the first call I just showed you guys was a dive bomb out of the gate, short out of the gate, to reversal long later, which we got. Now, when the fibs walk themselves down, this is where this 15 is, right? We had the 509.67 to the 507.23. That's the golden pocket. I'm sorry, that's the high-low. Center is the golden pocket, 508.74 to 508.17. Okay? And it's funny because we went over this mini lesson today, and I said, guys, we're going to pick the perfect 15 today. And we went over why it was the perfect 15. And anything above 499.34, we're going to come back to the golden pocket. So we called the bottom at 423, and we called the GP the last couple minutes of the day. Perfect target. Now, not a call that we had usually made. This was just a mini lesson. I just thought it was hilarious because we had the two best trades down out of the gate and up to the gate. Back testing, and I said once it's over 500 and holding, maybe one more little scam here, we're going to shoot back up because there's too many GPs. We closed on the gap. Everything we covered in the last video. Pretty much very interesting, but I hope my class finds that as funny as I do, because the GP right here was what we talked about in the perfect 15, and we nailed that. So SPY. We'll do one little quick recap here as well. This level was huge for daily recovery, and we did have a couple psychologicals. 585 is pretty big here, but we're going to talk about PCE quick right here. So at 7:30, we got the PCE. What I usually like to do is take my 5-minute chart, and I'll fib up and down from that PCE data, giving me extensions both ways a lot of the time. So I want to see that top to bottom, bottom to top, and where the extensions lied for the day. Extend to right. There we go. So both extensions are now to the right. So all we did was fib out a simple 5-minute PCE. And I wanted to redo this one for my class in the video today because we had a shy. And a lot of people might not have noticed this one, but if you pick up the high-low of the 5-minute chart here and you look at the 2618 extension that is pushed to the downside, notice if you zoom in really close to this area, the candle never actually hit the 583.25 2618. So my group knows very well what to do with these kind of algos. Watch the hell out because they have potential to fill that same day. So as we've seen it run up to our target, 588.54, right? That's the PCE data pointed to the top side of the Fibonacci. Okay, so again, 100 fib, 0 fib. We have it pointed to the downside, which would hit the 2618, and the upside, 1618. We just play the golden pocket either way. But look how interesting this was. This came out, and then it topped at our long target of the 1618, came back down, broke structure. That's a lower low into the VWAP there. It's not a very strong looking market. So pop back up, did a lower high double top scenario M pattern, and right back down to the 2618 at 583.25 that shied at the open from the PCE Fibonacci. So notice we got the live tag, algos flipped out, knocked that sucker straight back into orbit and closed again into our perfect 15-minute lesson today, which is amazing. So last but not least, I will cover the volatility index real fast because we did have some wieners on stock twits. I don't post on that stuff. It's all troll on the internet. I don't care about social media one bit. I got nothing to sell you besides a streaming learning service. Come hang out. There's no courses, no cookies, no capes, no special trinkets. Just hardcore learning one-on-one. So as we come in, with the community, I lied. It's not just me. Trust me. Way more than me. Way better people than me. We got Dave. We got Connor. An amazing community. So not just me. Coming into the VIX, we did predict this as well, and I do want to go over this piece of the pie. The 5-minute chart, 1400, it's 2 p.m. right here. Yesterday, we had a high-low with no golden pocket. So again, we take those Fibonacci's, we put it at high, low, and there's a very specific reason we use this candle right here, and there was no GP. So again, I pointed those fibs to the upside, and I told everybody 22 will be your top for the morning here, or the VIX top, 22 and 6 cents. So there were some nuggets on stock twits that said, okay, yeah, sure, because they said double top on the VIX. They posted it, they called it, and right here, so confident on stock twits. And I said, okay, I'll see you at 22. That was a couple days ago. So here's your 22. Correct. So 21.93 was the top of the day. We called 22, even got a little more than 22. So we did get our 22, and I said it would fail. Okay. And I said this golden pocket from the specialty candle we just drew from yesterday needed a golden pocket hit. So stay long until this shorts. So the VIX goes down, shorting the VIX, stay long in the market until the VIX does this support tag of the GP. So we said VIX had room down to the top of the GP. We're talking about 2063 all the way down to 2023. And then, of course, 20 as a whole psychological was at the bottom of the golden pocket. Again, something that we covered on stream. Now, once that based, and then we got our EU algo close 1030. Well, look what happened real quick on the chart. The VIX found support right as the market is coming into the resistance we just talked about. Here's 10:30, 11 Central. That's the EU algo close. If you notice right here, topping, lower high, lower low break through the VWAP as VIX was finding the exact support we said. So that was another big precursor to that afternoon trade session where VIX helped us out a lot. So if you guys want to join up, links in the description. Come watch me do this stuff live. Come break it down. Come learn how to algo trade, and we'll get you set up. And if you want to tune into our live stream tomorrow noon Central, we got a free Top Step account we're giving away. 2, actually, I think. Yeah, 2. We're going to do a random comment picker on my last Go video. Go comment, like, watch it. Check that one out. And then if you did comment, like, and you are subscribed, we'll go check, and we'll hand out a free accounts. 2 of them. And then if you tune into the live at the end of the live tomorrow, I'm going to give another one out. And if you don't want to do any of that, you just want to tune into these fun little recaps and see how we use fibs, do that too. Trade safe. Have a good weekend. Take care.